What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Riverbend Springs. I am bringing a pallet of seed back to the farm where we're going to be planting our vegetables today. We're going to plant 2 of those 3 mini fields, and the 3rd one will be planted next month so that they kind of spread things out just a little bit for the harvest, because harvesting them is going to be a pain. But you'll notice our money is a little bit increased. And that is because I borrowed more money, another $55,000, and I bought a tractor. You'll see when I get up to the shop. We're going to take the forestry trailer up there with us to head back over there. We need to pick up a planter on the way back. But it'll be worth it. I promise. This tractor is worth it. Today we need to do this deadwood contract that we have. There's a actual harvester over at the shop for us to use, which should make things a lot easier. And the new tractor will also make things a lot easier, because we're going to get rid of the crane. I know we just bought that, and we're going to change it out. I'm hoping that selling this one and buying another one without the crane will actually be cheaper. We're going to put this right here. I can put this back away over here. Park it over in one of the corners. And let's grab our forestry trailer and head back up to the shop so we can kind of show you guys what I did, or what we bought. Okay, before we actually sell this, let's take a look at how much it costs to buy a new one. Nothing good in the sales. Let me rephrase that. Nothing good right now. That roller right in the middle would be a really good one. That is the header for the swather DLC, the MacDon swather. It is, you attach that to the front of the combine and it picks up the swath and then separates it and all that stuff. So you run that after the swather. I've used it. It's excellent. I love it. You get a huge bonus. But we are here for this. We take a look at this guy without the crane. Yeah, that's $21,500. It's $18,000. Well, I can buy that brand new for $18,000. If I were to sell this right now, what's the value on it? $34,000. Let's go ahead and repair and repaint just to max out how much we get back from it. And I can sell it for $36,000. So we're making money by downsizing this. Or we're getting money back from downsizing this. I think that is definitely a good option. Now, onto our new tractor for the day. We've bought a John Deere. Now, this is in the small tractors category. It's only got 116 horsepower. So it's not super powerful, but it can have a front loader. So we have a John Deere 3650 here. It's got 116 horsepower. It's got a front and rear 3-point attachers. It's got a front loader, which we're going to make excellent use of, and it's become our new forestry tractor, which is why we bought it. Trying to use that crane is the bane of my existence. So we're going to put a front loader on it, and we're going to get a log fork and a weight, and that'll be far easier to load this trailer than it is to just use the crane. So we're going to stick with this trailer. I actually like this one over this one because I think it's actually longer, which works out. So we'll get this one, no crane, and we got about $18,000 back off of that in total, which to me, that's impressive. Let's head on up here. I need to go into this category. For here, it is, what do we say, 116 horsepower? Yeah, 116 horsepower, which means we need, what does that go to? Oh, the 6R series. I do have these cool fence, but we're not going to use those. I don't know which one I need. Hopefully this one works. Kind of expensive, but you know what? That's useful. Okay, so we need the log fork, which on this is actually a really good log fork. There we go, $10,000 on that, and let's go find us a weight. Weights. Let's get us... Here, how about the John Deere one? The 900 kilograms. And there we are. We have our whole new forestry setup. Let's go ahead and grab our front loader. The Challenger tractor is still going to be our main tractor for stuff. This will be useful for a whole bunch of other things. But let's go ahead and grab this. I'm going to put this weight on the front so that it doesn't interfere with the trailer, which I don't think it actually does. Are you not going to let me attach that? Is it not going to let me attach it because there's not a third arm on the front? It's technically a 2-point linkage. Whatever. Hopefully it still lets me attach the trailer. It won't let... I'm on the wrong side of the weight. I promise. I've played this game before. I don't do a whole lot of John Deere stuff, which is why it is a little weird to me. That was a little interesting. Let's get this guy moved over here. We need to get you a planter for today, because you're going to be working on that. So our planter for today is going to be this guy. We're actually going to lease it, and we're going to hold on to it until tomorrow, because I'm going to try to get 2 of the 3 fields planted today. Could buy it and just do more. No. Let's not do that. We're going to spend like less than $1,000 actually running this thing. So this will head back over to the yard. If I can get positioned right to actually attach. We did put the seeds up at the yard. And now I can actually attach to the right side of this weight. I think I want to go, and this is a stereotype here, I think I want to go like full-on John Deere for the farm. What's funny is I actually live in areas where there's farms and ranches and stuff like that, so we have a lot of tractors, and almost everything out here, I don't think I've really seen that many John Deere. Most of the tractors that are actually in use are like Kubotas. We had a Kubota dealer, or a Mahindra dealer, and we had a Kubota shop further down the road, and then we have a John Deere shop that just closed. So that's a thing. Any contracts I can have someone do? A decent sized spraying contract, but we don't have that. Yep. I'm gonna have you do some weeding for $1,400. Let's have you go back up to the shop. I'm gonna follow you over, or back up to the farm. I'm gonna follow you up there because I want to get you up and running on one of these. Okay, he's going that way. We're gonna go this way. I want to get it up and running on one of the... Good lord, all the shifting. On one of the plantings. And then we will go get this thing going and get... oh, I'm hoping it doesn't mess up the field. Maybe I set it aside and we'll just do the wood harvest, which... I need to cross the bridge. We're on the other side of the river for a wood harvest. But I'm hoping there is some stuff up at the sawmill from everything we processed last time that should be able to give us some money to come back in. to pay off this loan. So maybe, just maybe, we start working towards one of our big construction projects. And I haven't decided which one to do first. Do we do the grain mill elevator, or the grain elevator museum, or do we want to do the playground? I'm thinking the grain elevator, just because of collectibles and stuff like that. But the playground looks like it should be fun. And maybe that one gives us a lot of extra cash for all the toys and stuff that we make later. I don't know. Anyways, I'll let that tractor go park in the yard. Let's come over here and we'll do our deadwood contract and see how much wood we can get for the sawmill, which we are still leasing. Ooh, I see a shed. I've gotten into this bad habit where I like to look at sheds, and there's actually stuff in that shed. So like some of these, there's nothing in there. But like, I see stuff in this shed, which to me yells a chance for a collectible. Yeah, look at all this. I'm pretty sure the boat is not going to be a collectible. Maybe the beans? Oh, we got something. Wrong button. It was the blue thing. Hey, look at that. We got $10,000. Okay. Back to this deadwood contract. It looks like we're driving past a bunch of them. Okay, let's go ahead and... Actually, that's a decent spot for the trailer. Go ahead and park the trailer right here. I will go get the harvester. And I'll see you guys when we come back to cut them down. We've got, I think, 9 or 10. Is it 9 or is it 10? We have 10. Lots of wood. And it looks like, yeah, they're all over here. This should be nice, quick, and easy. A lot better to do than that last one with a huge freaking thing. Okay, we've reached the area, so let's see if we can arrange things in a decent manner. So this guy should be able to collect the tree. If I can get it positioned right. Let it fall over. And now I should be able to drag it. I'm gonna take out our traffic sign. Nah, there's no cows over here. What I'm hoping to do here is we should be able to cut these down to a specific size. We've still got the cow sign. I want to reattach you for a second. Unfold you and extend. We can probably cut these trees into thirds. That is what, roughly 8 meters? About 8 meters. So let's see what is our cut size right now. Page cut length, 5 meters. Let's go to... yeah, 8. And this takes all the foliage and stuff off. And piles things up nicely. We'll just leave the cow sign there. Let's grab some more trees. Let's get them all cut up, and then we can work on loading. This should go a heck of a lot smoother than the last ones did. Okay, so this is our first round here. Go ahead and turn that back off. That is about half of our trees. Or I think that is half of our trees. Let's see if we can get these loaded up cleanly into this trailer. Now that we don't have to fight with a crane. I will make sure I put the weight on the back of the tractor though. That will definitely come in handy. So let's see how easy it is to actually load this up with a front loader rather than that wonky crane. Chargers, a lot easier to pick them up. Oh, so much better. Turning circle is not the greatest on this thing, but you know what? We can live with that. And it looks like I actually need to do 6 meter. No, go into the trailer. Well, I see why there's an issue. It would help if I actually got this part of the log actually, you know, in the trailer. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Okay, so definitely going forward it is 6 meter logs to fit in the trailer. 8 meter is a little long. But you know what? That's 1 log in. Now that I know where I'm roughly trying to place them, the rest of these should go pretty easy. And I think, if I do it right, I should be able to get more than 1 log at a time. Not 7, but more than 1. Look at that. I got the other log trying to escape from the trailer. I go with the forks. Logs. I can't do anything. They're actually stuck in the forks. There we go. That was kind of bizarre. Let's nudge this one over just a little bit. That was interesting. Okay, gotta be careful with them. But look at that, we're already got 3 logs in there. In the time I think it took us to do the first one last time. So, let's get the rest of these loaded up and we can head over to the sawmill. Okay, that took me all of a few minutes rather than taking me like half an hour to do it last time. Let's go ahead and leave these things here. We're going to need them again. And let's go ahead and head on over to the sawmill. We can see if we've actually had anything produced. And we'll make ourselves some money. Maybe. Today. Might be a little heavy for the tractor, but what is our best way to get there? Crossing the ferry. We can take the ferry and then kind of take the same path we took last time. Well, let's head on over there with our first load of wood and then come back and get some more. First round of wood delivered. Let's go see if we have anything over here. Oh, would you look at that. Oh boy. This is a lot more than I was expecting to have. Okay. We've got product. I'm guessing it's going to overflow into this side once it fills up over here. I think it actually goes like all the way back here too. Holy. Okay, so we have some product. We have some stuff to deliver. We're definitely going to be making our money back off the loan today. So that leasing the sawmill has both paid for itself and paid for a new tractor. Oh boy. That was a lot more than I was expecting to see there. I was expecting to see like 2 or 3 pallets, not 7. Anyways, let's head on back over. Take the ferry back across and get the rest of our trees taken down and looted up. Well, I think that went definitely a lot smoother. Plus, this is also one of the better stacked trailers I've ever done. Here's our second load, down to 6-meter logs this time, and half of them, the small pieces, and even the second small pieces, were able to just be loaded by hand, so that saved me a bunch. But even still, loading everything up with the log fork versus that crane, drastically different experience. Let's head over to the sawmill, drop this off, and then we can head back up to the farm to do our planting. Okay, we've made it to the sawmill. Round 2. So this should give us plenty of wood in the sawmill for production stuff for a little while. How fast that's going down. 16,000 liters for units, or I like to think it's like cubic inches or cubic centimeters or however you want to measure it. So let's head on back up to the farm. We can turn in our contract and we can go get started on the planting, because that is the important job for today. Okay, tractor and equipment put away for now. Let's hop back in the Challenger and let's fill up with some seed. This thing doesn't hold a lot of seed, but it also goes pretty decently far. So we're not really going to need all that much seed for today. This only does 4 rows. It doesn't even unfold or anything. Let's see if... Let's do the carrots right here. And then we'll do the far one, and then we do the middle one. Really shouldn't be driving on our nice ridges, but... let's turn these on. we're not going to use all of them. We just wanted to do these straight lines following the ridges. What I need to do... I guess I want 0 degrees. Oh. Let's get our stuff planted. Well, that went smooth. Nice and easy. That's the carrots planted. I'm gonna admit, if I didn't have GPS, I'd have absolutely no idea where I've planted already. You cannot tell the difference when it's ridged versus when it's planted. But I do want to take a look at the field. Any good contracts? Not really. I want to take a look at the field. So we got planted. We've got growing. These are seed bed, but I don't know if it's going to try to plant in those. And okay, so these don't need rolling. Okay. Mulch. Pretty much everything's mulched. It'll need plowing after. You can see where I drove on things a little bit. Let's see. No stones. No fertilizer. Okay, well, that I can work with. We're gonna put parsnips down here on the last one, and then we'll put red beet right here in the middle. So, actually, I'm going to go refill the planter. As small as it is, I actually did that entire field without having to refill once. So, hopefully with the parsnips it does the same. But I knew this wasn't going to take a whole lot of seed to do. Still hoping they fix the placement of that. I have ideas for this little area, but I can't do them because that thing's collision or that thing's like restrictions and stuff are in the way. It's rather annoying. But let's see. Hopefully this won't take us too much longer. I've actually gotten a decent amount of stuff done today. Although the Deadwood contract, I feel like that should have taken me longer, but it didn't. I'll take it. Let's get these parsnips in, and then I might run through and just do a spread some fertilizer. And I will do the entire field, including this middle section, because then we'll do one more next time, and then everything will be fully fertilized. Will this line up just right here? It will. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our parsnips planted and get to fertilizing. I have a feeling these fields are going to bring us in a lot of money. I guess we'll find out. There we go, coming up to the end. Just gotta turn around one more time, get this edge, and the parsnips are done. So we're gonna swap over to the other tractor to do the fertilizing, and it's not gonna look as good because I'm gonna go against the ridges. Just because that'll be a lot faster than turning around 187 times. But there we go. We got 2 fields in, 1 field to go. And I've actually been kind of eyeing this field 90 over to our left. I don't know how much that field costs to get. I'm wondering if that might be one of our first upgrades, and I think it includes this little section right next to us. Or maybe we own some of that. That would be interesting. Maybe cut down a tree or two and take that over to the sawmill ourselves. But that's the parsnips done. Where does our land stop? Oh, so yeah, that is part of field 90. 210,000. Good grief. Why is the land so expensive? Alright, let's head back over there. All our mud tracks across the road because we didn't have headland space. I am surprised that this planter did as well as it did. And our lines actually worked out really well. But that's 2 fields planted, 1 field to go. Red beets will go in tomorrow or next month. And let's get the fertilizer spread on here, and then we'll call it a day. We'll start off tomorrow not by doing any contracts, but by delivering what we have at the sawmill. That is going to take a second. So I'm going to go ahead and park this right here, because we're going to need it again with the planter. And let's get this guy. Sure, let's leave you there. Go ahead and drop that off. We will pick this up. Should be full. Yeah, just about. And let's head on over and get this fertilized. This should not take long at all. Remember, I just only like 4 or 5 passes total. So I'm gonna get this fertilized, and we'll call it there for today. Let's see. How big does it mark it? Yeah, it's like 5 passes. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do these lines over here and just, I'm not gonna worry about the upper and lower headlands. I'm gonna get this fertilized, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I got that entire outro backwards, but I said it. So I will finish this and then see you guys next time.